Guys, it's Doug here. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate you joining, checking this out. I just wanted to share some things with you. I got a box for Shadows of Brimstone. Now, I don't even know what's in it. I've been waiting for some of this stuff for so long. I have absolutely no idea what to expect in this box. So I thought I'd just get it in there and open it up with you guys. It's a heavy box. There's a ton of stuff in it. I just don't know what it is. So I'm going to start unboxing it with you guys. We're going to look at see what just came to me. Today is December 27th, 2017, and we're just going to check it out and see what's in here. I have no idea. So I'm going to pull the box aside. We're going to take a look at the first thing that comes out. It looks like it's a worm, one of these worm creatures. Yeah, so okay, it's an ugly worm creature. Now, of course, I have to do tons and tons of gluing and assembly, which I will get started at. I'm going to move to the table so you can see these things better. Okay, well, that was little baggie number one. Has this worm creature, and it looks really neat looking. I mean, they did get the miniatures in order, though I still don't think the level of detail is such that it requires them to be unassembled. That's just my personal opinion. Okay, and then these look like some weird sorcerer dudes. This one's in a Ziploc bag, so I can pop it open and see what they are. It looks like they're some kind of, they got backpacks and weird tunics on, no heads. So where are the heads for these guys? Oh, there they are. They're some kind of alien dudes with weird heads. Where are the heads? I'm looking for heads. Come on, there we go. There's the heads right there, these guys. I'm sure we'll find their cards. I'll try and match them up and see as we get them out. But they're, again, a bag of these guys with bases included. They always include the bases, which is nice. But lots of gluing forthcoming. Tanks. Oh, these are like these things from Tradera, I believe, the extra parts. Now, I have the Tradera box. This was not in there. But we'll see what that is. It looks like there's another big worm. These are smaller ones and some other critters. Again, these are sealed, so I'm not opening them quite yet. I'm just seeing all what's in there first. And again, this is kind of impromptu. There's some kind of dinosaur, like a Tyrannosaurus Rex creature thing. That's awesome. That's going to be in the jungle, right? Some extra tokens. These look like, for the new characters, Prospector, Drifter. Yeah, just tokens for the new characters that we have. Then there's some more. These look like Native Americans, Indians of some kind. So and again, I'm sure there's cards for all this stuff in there. We'll find out as we go. And see what's in there. Here's some weird-looking skeletal spaceman. That must be from the Derelict Ship, though I don't have the Derelict Ship yet, so I guess we'll see what that looks like. Because I think that's coming in wave 2. And then we got, I don't know what these guys are, some more crazy creatures. You know, I'm looking at some storage options because my Shadows of Brimstone stuff is just getting overwhelming. There's so much. And these are characters, it looks like. This looks like oh, this is like some kind of caravan dude. What is he? Well, we'll see. Dude with an axe. There's a donkey? A donkey with some stuff on it. Did you get to put stuff on the donkey? I'm sure we'll see what all this is as I go through this. I'm literally, the reason I'm being so vague is because I don't know what it is. It's been so long, I don't remember. This looks like some kind of weird, like drones, probe droids from Star Wars or something that looks like that. They're probably for Tradera or the Derelict Ship, I would imagine. Probably the Derelict Ship. And then there's these alien dudes. They look pretty bad. I mean, they look awesome. Look at that with the skulls in their chest. They look pretty cool. We'll see what they are. Okay, now, that was on top. That was just on top of this chock full box. So now we're starting to get to some cards. This is the Flesh Stalker and Flesh Drones deck of cards. Let's see, is this open easily, or do I have to? No, it's just taped. Okay. Let's pop this open and see what's in here. Alright, well, we got some tokens, more tokens, because that's what we need in Shadows of Brimstone. More tokens. Let's see what these guys are. So, oh, that's these guys here that we saw that had the tunics and the weird heads. These are Flesh Drones. Okay. So you got the Flesh Drones and the Flesh Stalkers. those are 2 new baddies, and we'll check it out and see what they do. There's also a deck of cards in here as well. These are the tokens that came in there. It says stunned. There's a control box and these DNA and bleeding type tokens. Don't know what they're used for yet. I'm sure it's in the rules for it. Then there's this deck of cards. It's Tools of Terror for Shadows of Brimstone. So that's something extra. Again, there's so much stuff. There's a box in here. I don't know if it's a box, but it's so full of stuff. Anyway, Flesh Stalker and Flesh Drones. This is the rules for these guys. That's kind of what they look like. It talks about the new cards and the new tokens and what the tokens do. So the stun markers are for stunning and bleeding. And I don't see the DNA ones. What's the DNA markers for? Anyway, we'll find out. There's a whole bunch of stuff. There's also a couple of missions. Experimentation, Out of Time. That's pretty good. And then a painting guide on the back for these dudes. Alright. That is these Flesh Stalker, Flesh Drone dudes. That is pretty good. So let me pause for a moment. I'll put that back in the bag and go to the next one. Okay, next up we have this Shadows of Brimstone Allies expansion set, Old West Allies. So it comes with a new place, a henchman exploration chart. I'm not sure how any of this plays out yet. I don't know what any of it does, so don't ask. Don't know yet. But there's rules, of course, and it says Old West Allies, and it talks about the henchmen. Henchman, blacksmith, faithful dog, pack mule. So yeah, so this Old West Allies pack has a blacksmith, a henchman, a pack mule, and a dog. I guess you can do things with them. There's rules. We'll see what they do. I guess they get to hang around with you, but you can take the mule with you. Probably allows you to carry more stuff, I would imagine. There's tokens for these dudes in the bag. There's obviously miniatures. We saw the miniatures for them. And there's this ally pack of cards that have their abilities and their stuff. There's the pack mule upgrades that you can do. Wow, this is like a lot of stuff, guys. I don't even know what to think. One thing I'll say is that, you know, as much as I've hated the delays for all this stuff, it just keeps on coming. It's kind of weird. It's almost too like getting a second Christmas or something. Anyway, I'm not going to go into any of the details. I'm just going to show you kind of what's in this stuff and give you an idea what's coming in. By the way, this was from the Outlaw Pledge. Just so you know, it says thank you for backing on Kickstarter for Shadows of Brimstone. You already received your core game and some extras in Wave 1, Wave 1.5, and then this is the extra. I don't know. This isn't Wave 2, though. So, I don't know what... there's still stuff coming. And I got to figure out a storage solution, because this game is getting out of control. I don't even know what to put in the game anymore. Or how, you know, we've got to look for is a way to organize it in such a way that will allow you to understand what you need to do in the game. Like this bag that had all the henchman stuff in it is falling apart, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to close it back up and it will not close because it tore open or something. Anyway, I'll tape it up. Okay, that's that. Now, what came next in the book, in the box, is the Shadows of Brimstone art book, and I just thumbed through it briefly a minute ago, and man, it is cool. Look, it's got pictures of painted miniatures. It's got, man, just really neat stuff. Look at that. Really cool artwork of all the different characters that you can play. Man, just lots of Shadows of Brimstone goodness. I'm not going to spoil all the art for you. I'll let you take a look at it. It also talks about the process of making it and everything. Man, this game is just unbelievably beefy. Really beefy. Look at all that stuff. Wow, man. Okay, very cool. Very cool. Then, what came next? By the way, I haven't even gotten to the meat of this yet. This is crazy. Okay, well, this is the enemy pack for the Raptor. That's this guy here, okay? I guess, unless there's more than one thing in here. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like there's more than one thing. Hard to say. So these things came in these weird sleeve things that are not really sealed. It's kind of strange. Anyway, let's take a look at this. So there's some cards on here. There's this void grenade, and there's also a new item for the gunslinger called the trusty pistol. And it looks like it's a little different. It says shots are equal to hero's agility. So that means that you can fan fire it, I guess. That's what the theory is. So the Raptor's the big dude, and then there's this. There's a couple creatures in here. So let's take a look and see what's all in this little package. We get the enemy, the Raptor. That's him. And there's his painting guide, because you know I'm going to paint all this stuff. Yeah, right. And then there's the Swamp Raptor and the Wasteland Tarrasque. That's what that is. And then there's also an assembly and painting guide thing for the Tarrasque. So that's what came in here, plus the rules for him. He looks pretty nasty. I'm afraid of him already. And then there's some cards in there for them as well, for, you know, drawing the critters out during play. Anyway, that's really interesting. Shadows of Brimstone, what a monster game. I'm going to have to figure out, before I can even play it next, those are the cards that go with it, the typical cards. So before I even play it next, I'm going to have to figure out what to do with all this stuff. Then there's this little bag. I think this is the Scaffold Gang cap leader, the bad dude for the Scaffold Gang. Because I think if you didn't order it originally, you missed it. You didn't get it, and it came in this package instead. Okay, Wasteland War Masters deck of cards. Don't know what's in it. Not going to open it up right now. I'm just showing you. But then, guys, what is all this? Look at this. Holy, I don't even know what to think about this. I don't even know where to start with it. It's so much stuff. These are punch boards, cardboard. And I'm trying to see where it opens. But it looks like it opens over here. Oh, yeah. So there's new coins, so money, because, you know, that way you don't have to keep track of it on paper. And so then there's tiles, too. What are these tiles? These are new tiles? Look at these new tiles. What the heck? Huh. Void. This is a new location, it looks like, with new stuff. Yeah, look at that. I'm just... man, okay, I can't even show you this stuff. It's so much. It's unbelievable. Sorry, a lot of those weren't... I'm going to try and take out a couple of these tiles and show you what's on them. There's a book in there. It's an adventure. Oh, it's the adventure. The Derelict Ship adventure book. So is the Derelict Ship in here? I mean, looks like I have some of these miniatures, but I don't see... I don't know. It looks like it. This is the Derelict ship, I guess, but it has some other stuff in it, too. It has... a new mine entrance and all the coins in it, for example. It has an enemy card in it, or a couple of them. It has this auto turret, the beacon drones, that's the probe droids, and the necronauts. That's what we saw in there, the dead astronaut dudes. And then there's like a whole bunch more mine tiles and other items. Like I said, more than I can ever put. I'm going to pull out a couple of tiles. So yeah, it does look like this has something to do with, yeah, there it is, the Derelict Ship. Okay, so this is the ship. Pretty cool. These are some of the tiles that came with it, and this is like the back of one of the ship versions of one. Look at all these dead dudes in the bay. Man, I can't wait to get into this stuff. Wow, this is crazy amount of stuff. Man, I got to figure out. I'm going to go spend a bunch of time trying to figure out how to organize this in a playable state. It's not right now. It's just too much stuff. And this is more Derelict Ship punch boards. I mean, there's more stuff here than... And by the way, there's another big package of these. I don't even know what this is. I got to find out. So, heck, man. Welcome to Shadows of Brimstone, I guess, right? So anyway, that's this huge thing here. I mean, like I said, I got to go through some more detail. I wasn't expecting the sheer volume of this stuff in here. This is kind of insane. This is called Ameritrash Overkill, I guess. Then there's a Blasted Wastes map deck and the Derelict Ship map deck. So I guess the Blasted Wastes and the Derelict Ship are in here, right? Then I got, let's see, Encounters for the Caverns of Cinder, which I already have, I thought. But I guess these are more of them. And Blood Money mini expansion. I thought I had those already, but it came in this box anyway. And then the last thing in here is yet another big stack of stuff. This one looks like the, it's going to be the Wastelands, I guess. 'Cause, yeah, look at that tile. Man, that's cool looking, guys. Wow. All right. Let's see. I'll get the book out of this and see what's in here. Like I said, I'm going to have to spend, well, that's the holidays. I have to spend time trying to figure out how to even compile this. I don't know. I mean, I have some storage devices. Right now, all my miniatures are in a special, I have a container for all the miniatures. But this is, again, an adventure book for, oh, look, sand people. Neat. This is the Wastelands, I guess, with some sand people. And it's got some missions there. Variety of missions. Got the sand people, there they are. Krakenborn, Deathclaw Raiders. I didn't know that was the name of them. And then it also has some different things for the Stranglers and the Tentacles. I guess they're the Wasteland versions of those. Let's see what they do. This Darkstone Hunger, Snapping Jaws. I don't know. They seem similar. Alright. Maybe it's if you don't have it. I don't know. But there's Wasteland travel hazards. There's the Indian guys I was talking about, the sand crabs and the tribal ghost warriors right there. Yep. There's, again, the sand people. War Master's Fury. There's all kinds of adventures. Water of Life. Man, just, wow, it's just overwhelming amount of stuff. That's all I'm going to say about it. Overwhelming. I don't even know where to start. And then there's this gladiator arena. This is a whole new land that you can visit and do stuff in. Wow. That is so cool. And overwhelming amount of stuff. Here's this. I have to put all this together. I should have an assembly party here. This is kind of like over the top crazy. I'm going to put it all back in the box for now. And that's everything that came in there, guys. I could bust all this stuff open, but maybe I'll show you a tile or two from the Wasteland. Let's see. Here's one of the tiles. It's got these more bleeding tokens and those other tokens on there. And then there's that. It's almost like I need to build a solution for each other world so that it's easy to find and all the cards are separated and you take out what you need. I don't know, man. There's so much stuff. It's unreal. Like, this is a whole new, this thing here that has this gladiatorial arena is a place you can visit. So, like, they're alternate town boards, right? Yeah, there's a mining operation in the Wastelands. Yeah, it's crazy. Wow. Wow. All right, well, guys, that's what came in that box. And totally unexpected. I didn't know it was coming. I didn't plan for it or anything. I saw the shipping notification said, I'm getting some Shadows of Brimstone stuff. Don't know why. But that's what was in there. I still don't remember. It just says, thanks again from Flying Frog. And this has got the art book, remaining add-ons that you added on your Pledge Manager. We also included some bonus promo cards, 2 revised game cards, Trusty Pistol Quick Draw. So, yeah, there's all kinds of stuff there. I actually have the paint sets. I mean, this is like a crazy amount of stuff. I don't know what to think. So I guess I got to get back to some painting and assembly on this so I can actually play. Again, I didn't even put together the Tradera set yet that I have. So anyway, guys, that is Shadows of Brimstone. Hope you enjoyed that, I guess, unboxing or just mad, frenzied look at what's in this big old package. Stuff that I just got, and maybe you're getting something similar depending on your pledge and what you ordered. And man, I don't know what I can tell you right now that this game has been worth, just in the miniatures and sheer volume of stuff alone, worth every penny. And we played it a lot too. But my boxes are falling apart. I really do need to look at some storage solutions if you have any great ideas. So Broken Token, somebody, guys, you got to get this situated for Shadows of Brimstone. It has gone beyond crazy in my ability to prepare to have this in an organized fashion where we can sit down and play. It's just crazy. But anyway, guys, thanks. I hope this is a weird video. I know. I hope you get something out of it, and I appreciate you checking it out. Thanks. I'll talk to you next time.